This is my daughter Navy, and she is 3 years old, and she has arthrogryposis. We've been coming to Shriners Hospital since she was born.
You know, we went into this unknown, right, as anybody would. You have a small child that you want the best for, and you want to be able to, as a parent, to do the very best for them. And Sadie and I, not having a clue of which direction to go, of how to best help Navy.
I never really thought that that she would be in a wheelchair. You know, our goal has always been to, if she can walk, to get her to walk. And so when they started talking about the wheelchairs, I felt like, oh, wait a second, like the baby bug is just, you know, on the ground, and you know, it was just supposed to be temporary, right?
People feel that we're giving up on ambulation or walking or mobility in general. And actually, we're encouraging it, and we want to be able to teach the children the benefits of mobility by able to participate in it by themselves. And we would be willing to argue that that will encourage independent mobility outside of the wheelchair.
It's helped her in independence so much. Me and my husband talk all the time how it's so different when kids are playing. If there's a grown-up there and I'm sitting there with her while all of her cousins are playing, or her friends, they don't play the same as they do when it's just kids.
I think this chair has been an answer to a lot of our prayers in that aspect, because it's been, as Sadie has mentioned, that it's been an independence thing for Navy. She's been able to do and grow for herself and not depending on Sadie, her mom, or her dad, or even her sister.
She's able to connect with kids like on their level. This is also their level. When a grown-up is carrying her, she's up in our arms.
With power mobility, especially early, if we are able to have the opportunity to actually just get the child in the power wheelchair and let them show what they are able to do, that makes parents believers in what that tool is about.
The more she was mobile, the more she could drive the chair to go do things, the better her speech developed. And she started saying more words, and I just didn't realize that mobility and speech, her being able to go and do things when she wanted to do them, they helped each other, you know, out.
The child has to participate in hitting normal developmental milestones, whether it be with their own abilities or a piece of equipment. And I think that's really important to do so. You need to go and explore. You need to understand what it is to go around something or under something. You need to be able to touch things and get into a little bit of trouble, it's really just investigation. And along with that comes everything else in regards to socialization, speech and language, and relationships with others, and then who you are individually. And mobility, early mobility is a big part of that.
I don't know where we would be without Shriners. The opportunity we've been able to learn from the personnel here at Shriners, it's part of our family now, honestly.
I would say to anybody who is hesitant or trying to start the early mobility, it is so worth it, even though it can be scary the first little bit.